So this is my last slide. So key benefits of digital and technology adoption in the coal quality assessment process varies to multifold, maximizing the revenues, maximizing the profits, increasing the capacities of your existing equipment, as well as ensuring that we optimize our processes. With this, thank you for listening patiently.
Thank you.
Mr. Gangadhar. Now, I'll request Mr. P.K. Singh is there? Mr. P.K. Singh? No. R.K. Singh. It is. Okay, now I'll request Mr. Indrail Roy, Director, Mining Metals Handling and Processing, TKIL Industries.
Our next speaker is Mr. Indrail Roy. Shri Roy is a highly experienced engineering professional with a remarkable 38-year career in the industry. His extensive background includes nearly 3 decades with Larsen Turbo and subsequently TKIL, formerly ThyssenKrupp. His expertise spans material handling, water and utility service, electrical instruments, civil and structural engineering. Currently, he leads the mining, material handling and processing division at TKIL Industries. Mr. Rai, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, distinguished guests and my colleagues on the dais. So I represent TKIL Industries. We were formerly known as ThyssenKrupp Industries India. I head the mining and material handling and processing business of ThyssenKrupp. So I will be covering, maybe I'll go to the next slide. So ThyssenKrupp, I'll give a very short brief of TKIL. So we have 5 business divisions. One is sugar machinery, the other is energy or boilers and power plants. The third one is mining, material handling and processing, which I head. And we have another business division, which is cement machinery, and the next one is services for catering to all these industries. In the mining, material handling and processing business, we are involved in designing and engineering of individual machines and complete systems, modernizing and upgrading the existing systems, and we are reliable partners to the demanding customers, offering them tailor-made and cost-efficient and responsible solutions for mining, processing and material handling systems. See, the material handling vertical in ThyssenKrupp was opened in, or TKIL was opened in 1976, and we have delivered more than 100 plants to various customers in India, as well as to many customers across the globe from India. Some of the major installations of long-distance conveying that we have done in the Indian mining industry are in NALCO for Damanjodi mines conveying bauxite. It was a 4.3 kilometer long-distance conveyor of about 1,200 tons per hour. We completed this project in 2015. In Mahajanko, Chandrapur, for connecting from the mine of WCL to the Chandrapur thermal power station, we installed pipe conveyors along with some trough conveyors. The pipe conveyor was about 5.5 kilometer long of 625 tons per hour. Along with maintenance trolley, there were no walkways on this conveyor, and a wagon loading system, and it was commissioned in 2021 and is working very successfully since then. In NTPC North Karanpura, we are having challenges in this project in the sense that the land acquisition has been only done recently. So this order, we got it in 2017, but there was it did not progress to our expectation because of land acquisition challenges. But now that problem is solved, and it is now progressing smoothly. It is 2 into 7.5 kilometers conveyor of 2,000 tons per hour. And also we have some trough conveyors which are already commissioned. So this project is still under execution. Maybe in 1 year's time, it will be commissioned. This, the earlier conveyor, the North Karanpura, is connecting Magad mines of CCL to the North Karanpura plant of NTPC. And for Adani, Mr. Ingle is sitting over here. He is our customer that we are installing. It is under execution. The Talabira mine, we are installing a long distance conveyor. It's trough conveyors of 2.7 kilometers of 2000 TPH along with chain feeder from Komatsu, Joy Global. They are also over here. And we have rock breakers and truck loading systems as well as train loading systems. It's under execution still. Recently, we commissioned a very, very interesting project for, again for Adani, for the Mundra copper plant, the Kutch copper plant. So it is a 7-kilometer conveyor of 3,300 TPH. It's a trough conveyor of 4.9 kilometers long. And it is, I think there's some typographical error. It's a pipe conveyor of 4.9 kilometers long, and the year it was commissioned in the month of June 2024. So here I would like to stress upon that the difference between road transport and conveyor system. I was listening to some sessions about road transport and conveyor systems. So what we find in road transport is that in case of a deep mine, the trucks and dumpers have to move up the slope, and the slope angle can be about 4 to 6 degree, could vary. And in case of a conveyor, it can go up to an angle of 13 degree. So the length of conveying is lesser in case of a conveyor, and also the time taken to convey the material from the bottom of the pit to the top of the pit is also lesser. And the advantages or the differences between truck transport and conveyor transport is that obviously truck transport it takes more time because of it has to pass through curves, and it has to pass through angles and the ramp angles, whereas the conveyor it travels much more faster, 5 meter per second speed, and the angles can be up to 13 to 14 degree angles. And the haul roads also need to be maintained on a regular basis in case of truck transport, and the weather is also plays a part during some certain months in a year in different geographies and different climatic conditions. The throughput from the mine can change because of your inclement weather. Whereas in case of a conveyor transport, it is independent of the weather. And a fleet of trucks will be required, more equipment will be required in case of trucks, whereas in case of conveyor, it's only a single equipment and which needs to be done. So we did a comparison of truck to pipe conveyor transportation or a long distance conveyor transportation. We see that approximately 20 to 30% saving can be achieved by over a period of 15 years. Obviously, the initial capex in a conveyor system is much more compared to the trucks, but the overall OPEX cost is much lower in case of a conveyor transport. And in the case of this long distance conveyors, and specifically in case of a pipe conveyor, what happens is it can also have horizontal curves. So there's no need of breaking the conveyor into various smaller segments. And we can have a long conveyor with horizontal curves as well as vertical curves, thus reducing the number of transfer points and also optimizing the layout. And also it's very environment friendly, and no dust and airborne emission happens in the vicinity. And also can be routed through narrow corridors or sharp inclines. And we have been supplying to all the major industries in India, major companies in India, to NTPC, to Adani, to Reliance, to Tata Steel, and Coal India, and everyone. So we have a rich experience of 75 years of working in India. We are one of the pioneers in material handling and crushing and screening industry business in India. We have world-class technology, and we have been exporting our products also out of India. We have a lot of focus on technology, and we do a lot of investment in R&D. We have a large reference base and strong EPC capabilities. We make our products completely in India and sell it across the globe. A wide range of products and services, one-stop solution provider, and we also have a very reliable after-sales service. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Mr. Roy. Now I'll request Madam Helen Gibson, General Manager, Underground Soft Rock, India, Komatsu. Madam, please.
Just to give you a brief introduction, Ms. Helen Gibson is General Manager for Komatsu Underground Soft Rock Business in India. She has a master's degree in mining engineering from Camborne School of Mines in UK. Helen has progressed through various roles within Longwall and Room Pillar, gaining international experience and technical training, Joy Smart Services, Relationship Management and Strategy. She joined Komatsu in 2011, has been closely associated with India since 2018. She is driven to leverage her global experience in India, passionate about working closely and collaborating with customers to solve problems and implement strategies to achieve production performance comparable to leading underground coal mines around the world. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a privilege to be addressing you today to talk about a subject that's of paramount importance to India, the modernization of the coal supply chain. So today I'm going to give you Komatsu's perspective on modernization with specific emphasis on underground coal, because that's the area that I work in. And we want to bring about a new age of safe, smart and sustainable mining to India. So I'm going to start by saying that the reality is that in India, unfortunately, we're lagging the rest of the world, especially when it comes to underground coal production. Frustratingly, we're not realizing our potential.